Why does it look like that? Oh. All right. Sorry, it took a while. I was talking with Bonnie for a minute. Thank y'all for coming back. This is prison part 2. Answer a question. What is the percentage of boys who mess around in prison? About 50%. They got a half. I really think it was like that. Half of the niggas just not gonna fuck with the punks. Half of them will. I think it has a lot to depend on just. I don't think it just has to depend on if a nigga fucking around. I think that the environment like predicates to like some of that, and I think that with that being said, it's like, the prison in itself is unnatural. It's an unnatural environment. It's unnatural. As humans, your body naturally tells you you want to be fruitful and multiply. It tells men you want to stick your dick in something. It tells women you want to have babies. It's part of like they show this as something like you, but the God put a natural desire in us to want to keep reproducing, to be fruitful and multiply in a sense, to keep wanting to. So that's why He makes sex enjoyable for humans, so that unlike animals, it's enjoyable for us because He wanted us to know that having sex is good. It's something to do. It keeps the species going, and so in a sense, I believe that if you take a human being who naturally has them in in their body to want to stick their dick in something. It's a natural feeling, accompanied by the emotional factors of prison. Sociology, sociology wise, the mentality is this. I was really, but it's so sometimes men make recompenses for that. Like for example, it's like a lot of times I was everybody's sister. I was everybody's TD. I was everybody's mother or whatever, whatever. At different points in my prison system as I was going on. Right now I was somebody's daughter. Like even if it was midnight. Midnight never had any type of sexual attraction toward me at all. He looked at me as a daughter. Like anything I'd be doing wrong, he'd be like, daughter, come here. Daughter, I told you to do this. Daughter, so he really developed a familiar bond with me. And I think like Mike, as me and him was even being friends, was like that too. And I mean, as I'm gonna eventually do the series, I'm gonna give y'all all 9 years. Eventually, we're on YouTube for a while, so this is some of the things that we're gonna talk about on this channel. But so eventually, y'all gonna get the entire 9 years. You're gonna get everything that happens from there. This is the very beginning of my prison sentence. There's another place I go with another husband and another thing and another happen. I mean, I get stabbed. There's all kind of stuff that goes on in my 9 years. And so eventually we're going to get all of that. And so you're going to see that at different points in my prison sentence, I played different parts for different men. In that case, there were some men that was just not sexually in sexual sometimes. One man used to just want me to watch him jack off. Didn't never touch me or nothing. Does that make him gay? I don't know. He never touched me. He never jacked up on me. He never did anything. He just wanted me to watch him. I think he had something he just liked to be watched. And so this was something for him. And so I learned rather quickly how to play different roles that need to be played to make my time easy. So is it okay every Saturday? So okay. So this is the second part. Let's get right into it. So what happened? The second part of what happened with Mike. So I get into a relationship with Mike. We go to the chapel and we get married. There's no other way to say it. We go to the chapel and we get married. We didn't necessarily have like a reception. What's going on in Chicago? We didn't have a reception or anything, but we did have we did do what we normally do any day. That was eat together. Mike and our relationship never really changed. But this is the part I wanted. Now that I have a husband, I want to suck some dick. I want to get fucked. I want to do all this stuff like that. I want to go all this nasty ass freaky ass shit. But Mike explained to me, he was like, dog, I never messed with a homosexual before in the streets or in jail. And he was like, so you gotta like bear with me. You gotta take it slow. And I wasn't really feeling it. So like even certain things like we used to be sitting out, like he wanted to do this type of stuff. He wanted to kiss, he wanted to hug, he wanted to cuddle, he wanted to tickle, he wanted to do this type of shit, joke around and clown around and stuff like that. But that turned me on, bitch. And so you know what fuck. So I'll be grabbing his dick and stuff like that, and he'll be like, oh, come on. from his job, which was in the like he used to paint shit or something. But I don't think he did like fixing stuff. I think he just like painted shit or whatever. Because he used to come in with paint on him all the time, and it's like, and so when he come in as this prison wife, I learned quickly I'm supposed to have his clothes neatly folded and ready for the shower. All the shower stuff supposed to be at the end of my bed. He doesn't. By him having a wife now, he no longer has to make up his bed. That's my job. So he get up in the morning, he just go up. I got to go make up his bed and make sure it's regulation. Because when it come through do inspection and stuff like that, I had to have that shit straight as far as how I go. Cleaning up under his bed, making sure our clothes are washed, making sure that the female do this stuff. If he wanted something to eat, something to snack on, I had to fix it for him, go get it for him. These are things that I had to eventually get used to because I wasn't used to doing them before because I didn't have a husband before. It's my first prison husband. He was not used to it either, but he would know how it because he would see how niggas had prison wives. And so just doing all that stuff just was like weird to me. But I mean, I can honestly, I was okay with it. I didn't feel like forced around it because I could tell. I knew Mike had feelings for me. I from instantaneously, like he was very, very protective of me. He would put the fear of Moses in any niggas that he thought was trying to talk to me. All right. So one part I want you to understand. They had this red boy from Shreveport that came on to our unit. His name was Travis. He came from Shreveport. He was a red boy. He was short, real light skinned. He had like a one little liver splash in his face that was rather big. And he came in onto the tier. He actually moved in the bed next to me. Now, I'm going to give you an example of what happened. Me and Travis used to talk like my rack was and where Travis' rack was next to each other. So sometimes late at night, we'll just be talking and laughing and kick in. Mike hated that. Mike would wake up out his bed and you ain't sleep yet. Like he was very, very like, don't talk to nobody, don't look at nobody, don't do none of this. Like you are not allowed to. Was he look coming out and he was straight and married? I don't think Mike was married to anybody. I know for a fact he was not married to anybody on the streets, if that's what you say, to a woman, no. So, okay. So our relationship, Mike was very, I don't know if he was insecure, I don't know if you want to call that possessive, or whatever. But he was very, very, just this. And me being who I was, I'm naturally a people's person. When niggas start figuring out I could spell big words, they wanted me to come write letters to their lawyers, letters to their mamas, letters to this, and letters that. So a lot of times I would be put into situations where I have to communicate with niggas. Mike cannot stand this. Mike despises, hated this with a passion. Mike was very like, no, let them talk to me. If they want something, they can talk to me. I'll get it done. You heard me? This is not what we do. So it was like, really, Mike, for real? But I mean, I thought it was cute at first, but then it just kind of got a little weird, and I was like I felt smothered. Eventually, Mike got my rack moved away from Travis and next to his, which was even a little more smothering. The holidays came around, and so Mike was off because that part of the jail doesn't work during the holidays, but he worked at maintenance. And so he was off, and literally it was like hell because usually when he gone, I could just kind of like run around a little bit. But by him not being gone, I couldn't. I literally had to play chess with Mike, play cards with Mike, play this with Mike, play tic-tac-toe with Mike, play this with Mike, play that with Mike, play this with Mike, play everything with Mike. And Mike it was crazy. Eventually, one time, I eventually sucked Mike's dick. And that made him even more crazy. Not less crazy. He still hadn't fucked me, but it was just like I wanted to get fucked and he didn't want to fuck me. He wanted to take it slow. I sucked his dick, he went even more crazy. To the point where he wanted his dick sucked all the time. And it's like, bitch, you tripping. Like I could be in a day's sleep. He wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, gotta pee. He go pee. Wake up and want his dick sucked. Negative. You got me fucked up. But all right, so that happened. The very first time we fucked, this would happen. I had just got off the phone with my sister. I think I was fussing about something. The feds, see, the thing I was going through at the time for me personally on my legal situation was whether the feds was going to pick up my charges or not. I was already doing state time and I was trying to not go to the feds because once the feds get something, it become a whole big old thing. And it's like on a state, I probably could have been like, I probably would have just had a little 5 years or something, 4 years, maybe something like that. But if the feds pick it up, it was going to be a whole big thing. And feds usually do 85% of the time, and I know they was going to try to fuck over me. So a lot of that was going through my mind and weighing on me and stressful for me. So I had got off the phone with my sister, I believe, or maybe even my mother, I can't remember. But it was somebody that had put me in a bad mood. And I was like, Lord. So he was like, come on, shit, come on. He was like, come on. So we was laying in the bed together, and we was just talking. And whatnot. He was like, come on, you got to cheer up. You tripping. Let's play some cards. I'm like, Mike, I don't want to play cards. He was like, no, bitch, you playing cards. Like, you don't have no wants. Come on, let's play some cards. Get your mind off of whatever it is. So we playing something. And he just beat me mercilessly because I'm just like, oh, child. I think we were playing casino if I'm not mistaken. And so um, we was playing casino or something, and he was just winning and just talking shit and trying to get me out the mood. I know he was trying to do. And so one time he beat me, he was like, you shit, you garbage, you can't do nothing. You fucking shits. I'm the fucking king of this shit. And I said, fuck these cards and threw it at him. And he looked like, ooh. Now, in prison, yes, I was Mike's first gay experience. He never been with. He treated me like a woman because he didn't know how to treat. He didn't. He you know, because he didn't. Because he had no other experience. But he treat me like a woman. So I threw them cards like fuck these cards. Fuck you. He's like whatever. In prison, a homosexual is not supposed to raise her voice to what they call a man, her man, especially not her man, because what happens is if you two people, respect is on the line right here. Respect is all you have in prison. So if his hoe, which I was, would disrespect him publicly, that means niggas could disrespect him. And so he could not risk losing respect. So what Mike had to do at this situation was what he probably didn't want to do and what I didn't want him to do, but he bopped the piss out of me. Mike bopped me, like was really like a bop, bop. Now Mike was muscle bound, hit real fucking hard. And bitch, when I tell you I was really bopped, to which bitch I bopped over, girl. Child, no, my mouth dangerous. That bitch bopped me. I could not bop him back. I had a little reflex to kind of like, bitch was out. But I also knew where the fuck I was at. I knew where the fuck I was at. And I know the fuck, if I hit him back, I'm gonna die. Them niggas is gonna beat me. I'm not gonna make it out of here. So my reflexes hit, but then my brain kicked in, was like, bitch, remember where the fuck you at. So after he bopped me, he looked at me like, bitch, you better not. And I quickly remember, yeah, bitch, I better not. So bitch, I laid there, I laid in the bed. He got up and went to his rack and laid down. So listen. That night, I'm in the bed, mad. I'm heated. I'm mad. Hey, everybody. I'm mad. I'm heated. I think I cried. I think I was everything. But all I could feel was my cover lift up in the back, because I'm sleeping with my back toward him because I'm mad. And our beds next to each other. All I could feel is my cover lifting up, bitch, and him sliding in the bed. Now, I push up like I'm trying to get away from him a little bit, and I feel that big muscular arm come around me and pull me in close, bitch. And he holding me tight. He breathing on my neck, ain't saying nothing for a few minutes. So I try to, like let me up, move. He was like, bitch, don't move nowhere. He was like, I'm so sorry. I love you. And then I feel his hand slide down my side and pull my shorts down ever so slightly. And I feel that big rock hard monster. And bitch, I'm like, wait, I done seen your dick. I done sucked your dick. I know your dick. But is this your dick because I don't know what this motherfucking light pole is that's trying to dig in this coochie. Yes, Mike was from New Orleans. He's from the 9th Ward. If you know have any questions about Mike, it's in the video that I just posted called Part 1. This is Part 2. So questions about Mike, try to hold on to them. You could go and get the refresher course. It's on the thing. Prison Time Part 1. Oh, we got a lot of views already. So if you want to and you got questions, go to look at the first video. And then I'm gonna save this one so it can make sense to you. Cross the canal or not. Yeah. So bitch, when I tell you, bitch, that whole slid in me, bitch, ever so slightly, and set that bitch there and let it marinate. I'm like, oh my fucking God. All I felt was pressure, bitch. All I felt was hard. And he had me in a hole, bitch, breathing on my neck. Tara, if the mic you talk about alive, then it's not the same mic. If the mic you talking about dead, it might be the same one, but we'll get there in a minute too. But bitch, did he have a big dick? Bitch, all I felt was pressure. And I was like, oh. Bitch, and all I hear him was say, oh. Bitch. So bitch, he started grinding. In, out, in, out, in, out. He not even coming all the way out, bitch, but I'm feeling that fucking throb, bitch. In, out, in, out. And I'm like, ooh, ooh, bitch, I'm feeling it. Bitch, I'm feeling it, bitch. I'm feeling that dick all in my hair follicles, all in my arm, everything, bitch. I'm feeling this fucking dick, bitch. And it's like, ooh, ooh. And bitch, no, bitch, we dushed in jail. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And I had to dish with Mike because, like I told you, he was a foreplay touchy type person. He would touch me and his finger's gonna find his way in my pussy. So I had to dish and I'm not finna let no nigga I'm with come out with no fucking shitty finger, bitch. I'm not a shitty finger hole, bitch. It's gonna go in and clean, it's gonna come out clean, bitch. So I stayed dished up. Trust me. He was my first in jail. So, okay. Bitch. And so he out. And bitch, he just grinding and he just fucking me nice and slow. And he just hitting spots, bitch. And he fucking, bitch. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to fuck back, but bitch, all my body is aching. Everything hurt. That cash kept going off. So bitch, he fucking was like, oh, ooh. Ooh, and I'm about to holler. He start going faster and faster, bitch. And start rotating a little more, bitch. Hitting every spot, bitch. Going up and down and up and out. I don't know. You must be getting coins, bitch. I ain't getting no coins. Let somebody give me some money. Do I feel like all men, if sentence over maybe 10 years, they have engaged in sex while in prison? Nope. I know some niggas that start fucking around 10 days. Also know some niggas that was in there 20 years and they never touch upon. So that's not, it has something to do with a lot more factors than the amount of time. All right, so all this happened in the twin sides. Okay, the number one rule of prison, I'm finna tell y'all this and understand this. You gotta understand this. Is mind your business. Let me tell you something, and that's very strict on it. Spilling no tea while I was in there? No, I would have been cut from head to toe. I got tea, but as far as spilling it and all that, no, that was over. In jail, the number one rule is mind your business. If you are in a wreck, your bed, and your neighbor on one side said 1 + 1 = 4, and on the other side said 1 + 1 = 7, and you know in your heart 1 + 1 = 2, do not say nothing. Do not get in there. Whatever goes on in there is there. They could be arguing back and forth all night and right over you. And 1 + 1 = 4 and 1 + 1 = 7. And you know 1 + 1 = 2. You mind your business. So that's a very sacred rule of prison. Minding your business is very important. The second part about that is this. While you mind your business, you never get involved with husband and wife shit. You don't get if a punk is getting beat by her old man, you can't say shit, don't do nothing, nobody get involved, nothing. It's over. So what happens is this. You really have to, you really have to pay attention to what it is that you got going on. So me and Mike could be fucking in this bed, but in the next rack over, somebody might be snorting heroin. Or in the next rack over, somebody might be talking on a cell phone. In the next rack over, they're shooting dice. That's y'all business. So while we in this rack, this is what goes on between me and him, and nobody can or will say nothing about it. So, yes, you do gotta buy my book. Deserves to be loved. This is the story I'm saying now is not in the book. The story that Deserves to be Loved is on Amazon.com. Rodney Roussell Deserves to be Loved. Make sure you go copy. There's links to it in the bios of my Instagram, where you just hit the links and it says order Shakie book here. So it's easy. Go to Instagram and mcshakielive. Hit the link in my bio and you can get a copy. All right. So there's no privacy, no walls, none of that. In this part of my jail experience. But you know, you put the covers up on the bunks or whatever. But we was under the cover, and Mike fucked the shit out of me, bitch. I didn't shit on his dick or nothing. I'm just saying he fucked me senseless. Now, this made Mike crazy and me crazier, because now I'll be looking for that dick all days and nights. Bitch, that dick he put on me just turned me into a fucking monster, bitch. If you think I was making up his bed before, bitch, I was making up that nigga bed, bitch. Bitch, when I tell you that nigga say call, bitch, I'm running coming. Bitch, I ain't gonna lie. That bitch put some dick on me, had me going fucking crazy, bitch. When I tell you, bitch, I was going motherfucking crazy, bitch. The dick he put on me, bitch, I went motherfucking crazy. I sit you not, bitch. When I tell you, bitch, I was really cooking his meals, bitch, doing whatever he say. When he say, bitch, he got my mind right. I never raised my voice to him again. Bitch, listen. But he also got crazier too, because now he thought anybody that was looking at me wanted me. Bitch, you couldn't talk to me no more. I couldn't talk to them. The only person I could talk to now is Sissy Leroy, bitch. The only person I can talk to is Sissy Leroy, bitch. That's the only person I can talk to. So, bitch, all right. So the next part about this happens is, so this enters the crazy phase of our relationship. The tier is changing. There's people coming in and people going out all the time. But remember I was telling you about Travis. Now, I remember one time we were sitting out eating all together. Sissy Leroy told Midnight, I got me one. And so Night was like, what you talking about? She was like, I got one. I could turn that boy out. And so they look, I know that dude, you can't turn that dude out. And so Sissy Leroy was like, bitch, I could turn him out. So, one day we go on a yard. Me and Sissy Leroy going to yard. So we passed by where the Shreveport niggas at. And so he out there. And so I go out. So she starts talking to the boy. She was like, daughter, watch my back. I'm like, all right, cool. So while I'm watching her back, while she's talking to the boy Travis, one of the Shreveports, oh girl, he's skinny, bitch, but he was fine. I swear to God. I don't want to call his name because somebody from Shreveport might know it, and I don't know how to. But he had a twin. His twin wasn't there, but I had saw pictures of his twin somewhere else. But that was a long story. Okay, so listen. So one of the Shreveport boys come like, man, when you gonna break up with that nigga, man? I got something for you. I'm like, what you got for me? And he's a skinny boy. So you don't expect this nigga pull, like, you know how a nigga pull up his pants, like to show you his dick print, but he ain't showing you his dick? And I'm like, oh, and it was huge. So he comes try to talk to me. So, but I know Mike, and I know Mike is crazy. He's not gonna go for that. And so, bitch, one day, so we leave the yard, we go buy our sister little business. So then they had somewhere we was at. I don't want to lie and say where we was at, but something was going on. I think we was, I don't know what was going on. But we was, I don't know if it was a chapel or somewhere, wherever we was. The same dude from Shreveport came holler at Mike one time. And then he was like, what's up, Mike? What's up? And he said, what's up, little Shakie? How you doing? I'm like, I'm all right. And then that's it. So Mike automatically think like, how he even know your name? I'm like, everybody that's cop, I know my name, Mike. You tripping. Well, no, he said, what's up, little Shakie? Like, he know you. I'm like, well, I'm thinking, let me not lie to him. This my husband. So I told him the truth. I was like, well, one time I was outside with Cecilia Roy, and the punk, the boy, he wanted to go talk to Travis, blase, blase, etc., etc. This would happen. So then Mike was like, okay, cool. Well, so then at that time, I was forbidding to go on the yard. I was punished from the yard. I was forbidden to go anywhere with Sissy Leroy because he felt like I should have told him when it first happened. And he said Sissy Leroy was a bad influence on me. Because Sissy Leroy had a little more position with her own man. He was like, I couldn't get away with none of that, so don't even think about it. So I couldn't go outside the unit with Sissy Leroy, and I couldn't go I couldn't go in the yard. Who am I gonna get killed? Who the fuck am I gonna get killed? Part one have how much years? This is all within about this is all within my first year in prison. Okay, what Trace is that? Is Tracy Brown, the psychic lady? Oh, that's Tracy. All right. So Mike punished me from the yard, and Mike punished me from hanging with Cecilia outside of you. So what I did was, so then what happened was, get kind of mad at this because now I'm like, I'm grounded, I'm stuck for nothing. Like really, I didn't fuck over you, and eventually I did tell you about it, and then like I didn't like what the fuck. I was like, I looked at the dick, but that's about it. I looked at the dick print. I didn't even see no cock, bitch. I just see motherfucking bitch. I just saw the print, and you really like punishing me for nothing. And so I feel some type of way about this. All right. Now, Sissy Leroy comes up to the New Orleans. We was all the New Orleans niggas was like having like a little car meeting or something or whatever. They was just talking, and so I don't really have much to do right at this point, but just be in the business of what's going on in the unit. Sissy Leroy breaks up the meeting and comes to the meeting. Well, she's not allowed because she's not from New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans, so I could sit there and take notes or something, or help them input to say I really don't care what's going on. I can't go be part of shit. So whatever. But now by me being from New Orleans, I could sit in on the meetings. She couldn't. She stopped the meeting and she said, "Listen, me and the boy going to the back racks. The back racks. Remember when I told y'all how Hunt is in the first video? I told y'all had 2 racks in the back that was like doubles. Everything else was singles, but one on each side. So what they usually would put there is child molesters, old niggas, or broke niggas or something like that. A couple packs of blue cigarettes. You could rent out the rack and do whatever you want. Like fuck. That's how they make it change. Because by the double racks being double, you can really just hang a blanket across one of them, and it becomes like a shield. So when they want to go back there, gamble, get on the cell phones, whatever they want to do, they put the little sheets up, and go do what they want back there. Me and Mike can't fuck back there a couple times actually, but they have to rent it from whoever owns it. And usually be an old nigga that's not getting no income or whatever. So Sissy Leroy go back there, with the boy. So she was supposed to give a signal, and when she give the signal, the boys from New Orleans was gonna come back there and jack the blanket down, so everybody could be a witness. All right. So I'm on my rack like, bitch, I don't know what's going on. I don't want part of this. This looked like this could be some type of fuckery, and I don't want to be a part of it. So, bitch, I go politely to my rack. The New Orleans niggas on high alert. It's like a feeling in the air tonight. I go politely to my rack, and I'm sitting out, and I'm just watching everything. I'm like, this ain't nothing to do with me. Bitch, I don't want no parts. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. In my mind, I had thought Sissy Leroy was just trying to trick with the boy. Because the boy was cute. He was red. It was cute boy. Travis was cute. He was red. Hitting the strawberry in his face. He was cute. And so, bitch, I'm like, this is well based on a business I got paid. So, make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe while we're at. Bitch, so I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see what the fuck going on. And so the New Orleans niggas on high alert. Sissy Leroy would go back there with Travis. They back there for a few minutes, nothing happened. Back there for a few more minutes, nothing happened. And I'm like, girl, Sissy Leroy just wanted to get that little boy that girl. And she did all this to do it. But she could have just told the boy. She should have told Night she wanted to trick with the boy, girl. Okay? Next thing you know, you see Sissy Leroy's hand come out the rack and hit the ground like that. Bitch. One of the New Orleans niggas ran back there, pull that thing round, and all you see is Strawberry face down on the rack while Sissy Leroy on top of him humping. Uh. Okay, shout out to Mob Radio. Thank y'all so much. We talk about prison stories, not no tea right now, but thank you. I love Mob Radio. Mob Radio is the bomb. That was the first person to interview me outside of that incident with that pig face. Shout out to Mob Radio. Boom. So shout out to Mob Radio. Thank you so much. Thank you and welcome. We sippers. We talking about prison time. I have a prison story part 1, which is on there. This is part 2, so kind of like whatever, but you could go see part 1 right there. I do like Mob. I love her. She's so nice. She's really, she's smart too. I think she's smart too. I like how she curses. Like I like how she goes to intelligent and then goes to fuck a hoe in 2 seconds flat. 0 to 100. I love her. Yeah, I do love my brother. So I saw, and I'm like, oh my fucking God. And so all you hear is the New Orleans niggas talking about, no, man, oh, man, come on, Lil Ray, come on, blah, 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 blah. All this stuff like that. So, this is the thing. A man can mess with a homosexual in prison, but if he gets fucked by the homosexual or suck the homosexual dick, it's nothing. He could suck on her titties, he could jack her off, he could kiss her in the mouth, he could do anything he wants. But if he gets fucked or suck her dick, he's did something unbecoming with what they consider a man, and he loses his manhood. And here we see Sissy Leroy, a punk, fucking supposed man. And so what that means is that now Travis has become what they call a turnout. And a turnout is somebody who loses his manhood by either trickery or force. Trickery, in this case, was the thing. Force, because nobody forced him to do it. Sissy Leroy tricked him into losing what they consider his manhood. Once a man gets fucked in the ass, he loses his manhood. Once a man sucks a dick, he loses his manhood. He can do anything else. It's his whole, like they can't tell Mike to suck on my titties, play my titties. Anything he want to do. Mike can't suck my dick or fuck me, or he would lose his manhood. Alright, so what happens is they get up and like he was like, nah man, I was just trying to let the punk get him, blah blah blah. So Travis goes into this mode like he's a straight man, but the boys from New Orleans is not having it. So what they do is now they put him on trial. So the niggas from Shreveport that was in the unit with him, his big dogs and big homies coming in, and so they come in and like, what happened with y'all stuff? And all it takes is 3 witnesses. So there was 10, 12 New Orleans niggas. He wasn't getting out of it. But of course the niggas say, yeah, they saw him getting fucked by Sissy Leroy. Sissy Leroy also confirmed it. By that, so Travis is now not even just a turnout. He's owned. He is the property of Sissy Leroy. By Sissy Leroy being a punk and don't have ownership of nothing, he's technically owned by Knight. So Knight owns Travis. So Knight come and he lay his law. Like, bitch, you gonna shave all that hair off your face. You gonna shave that hair out your booty. You gonna be riding this bitch, fucking and sucking. You gonna be doing this, doing this. Knight coming and doing. Knight is so ignorant and so just like, man, like, son, what you wanna do? He from uptown. I won't say he from the midnight from the 17th, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We're like, my son, you gonna be fucking and sucking. You gonna be doing this here. You gonna be washing dishes, bitch. This is how Mike is talking to the boy. So Mike is, excuse me. So Knight talking to the boy. And so the boy's like, I know, punk. Oh, no, I'm not a punk. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do this, and this is not what I want. And I know this is not what you want. Because unlike a queen who has a choice, at least the power of choice, a turnout does not have these choices. Because you're owned, you're nothing but a piece of property. This is the mentality of them, not me. But they used to say, like, okay, so say for instance, Midnight wants to pay gambling debts. Oh, He put a price on her mouth, price on her ass, price on Travis's hands, and that's what it is. His ass might be worth 2 bags of cigarettes. His a hand job might be 1.5. Some head might be one. You know, and so that's the prices he put, and then Travis would have to do it because he's not him. He's a property, he's own. This is the mentality of them, and this is what they're forcing it into. Um, but Travis is not against. So Travis is against the law that Knight has laid down for him because he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to be a homosexual. He wants to be. He doesn't want to be a homosexual in prison. He doesn't want to be a turnout for certain because but you know, he really wanted to just get his rocks off with Sister Leroy. She went to him and was talking that talk and walking that walk and making him think that he really was into, like, Sister Leroy was really into Travis, but he really wasn't. He just was. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say because even though I kind of witnessed what they was going through, I was going through my stuff with my man. That I couldn't pay attention to what the fuck Sister Leroy had going on. All right, so boom. It started to get a little rowdy until the Shreveport niggas was trying to fight and fuss for him for a while, but they couldn't deny it at the end of the day. And so the Shreveport niggas was like, man, you on your own, bro. You let the punk fuck you. It is what it is. The punk was grinding on your booty. It is what it is. Cause I mean, Travis went to go and saying the dick wasn't in. He was just trying to let the punk nut, and blah blah blah, etc. etc. But it was too many people that witnessed what actually was happening. So this is what happened. They got a little rowdy. Count time came. Lockdown came, and this is what the teller is. As a turnout, all homosexual, a man is never supposed to see your dick. And so, or your dick is never supposed to be in prevalent view or anything like that. So what is a commandment of prison ideology is that if you are a homosexual, you actually have to sit down to urinate. You got to sit down and pee. You can't stand up at the pisser. You got to sit down on the shitter and pee. Even if you have to. So if I had to pee, I could not go just take a piss and stand up and piss. Even though I have a dick, I would have to go to the urinal, to the commode, and sit down, pee, and then I could go about my business. So this is what Travis is now being forced to do. So I could tell everybody up, because this is going to be the determining factor of the decision that he's going to make. Is he going to stand up for his man to try to fight this and go when he have to go pee at the pisser or the urinal, or is he going to go just and accept it and go piss at the shitter or the commode? So this is what everybody looking for. We stay up till like 1:40 in the morning. And I could see Travis in his bed like this. This bitch got to pee. It's a decision that he doesn't want to make. He knows one thing. If he goes sit down and pee, he becomes a turnout. It is what it is. If he goes stand up and pee, he is probably not going to make it to see tomorrow. So it's really a tough decision. He has a tough decision. It's nothing he could really do to like, you have to make it though. And so, okay. So me and Mike was in the bed. We was laid up chilling. We wasn't fucking that night because it was just too hot. We was just in the bed chilling. And so I see the boy Travis doing all this, rocking back and forth. He got to pee. So this bitch gets up and walks to the back. Remember I told you on part 1 that the urinals was on this side and the urinals was on this side and the commodes was on this side. So there's 2 opposite sides of the bathroom area. So whichever one he choose, they're gonna know. And I see him go walk back there. And I see him look to the right and look to the left. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Mike's stupid ass eating this up. He's like, that bitch better not go stand up and pee. So poor Travis looked back to see if everybody was looking, and everybody looking to see what he's gonna do next. And so what he do is he actually walk over to the pisser. And all you hear is the pee coming out. And I swear to God, I hit a boy like go, oh, like damn, I've been had to do this. He pee, finish peeing, go to the zinc area, wash his hand. By the time he made it to the double rack, a sock, somebody's sock, filled with like 4 bars of soap went across his head. So imagine this filled with buku soap, hard rock soap. Pow! I see Travis go down. I see another nigga coming with something. Bop up, bop up, bop up. And all I see is like 12 niggas back there. Bop up, 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 bop up. That's all I see. When I tell you Travis, who was red, was purple, he was black as me, as I see him get up and hobble to the officer station. Now, Travis, they're like, what the fuck happened to you? He telling people he slipped and fell. Okay. Remember I was telling you the totem pole? A rat is not something you want to be and a turnout. You're a turnout and a rat, child. Your prison stay is going to be the hardest ever. So, he telling people he fell, which was the smartest thing he could ever do. The smartest thing he could ever do. If he said they whipped me, they did this, they whatever, the rat turnout is going to follow you wherever. So, they call for the medical come get him and bring him out on a stretcher. The captain coming there with all the hooping and hollering, what the fuck y'all doing? Y'all think y'all beating up niggas, jumping niggas? I know the fuck y'all did. He ain't saying nothing, but blah, 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 blah. And so the captain was like, fuck, lock this shit down. So the dorm rep, the T-rep, who is the president of the dorm for the inmates, go up to the captain and say, man, it was just one of them hoes disrespecting, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Clean that boy up and put him back in. So, bitch, they bring him to medical. He stayed gone for a few days. And guess where they put his stupid ass right back? Right back in the same tier, because he said he fell. He didn't say they whooped the shit out of me. And so they put him right back on the tier. And so, which means that the easier thing for him is to just accept it now. Yeah, tier reps control the zone. Yep. So, bitch. So Travis then, because she was owned, Sissy Leroy named her Strawberry. And so they named her Strawberry. Strawberry doesn't have to even, y'all got to put some likes up there for me, please. That's all, I don't ask too much. Like, subscribe, press the bells and shit. Give me some likes, y'all, please. I'm telling a good story. It's 300 people in here. We're having a good story. This is a good story in the middle of a good story. Let's get them likes up for me, please, if y'all don't mind. I appreciate you. All right. So, thank you so much, Vanetta. Is you Vanetta Harris? Vanetta Harris? Vanetta Harris? Did I know Vanetta Harris? Is that the Vanetta Harris you is? There's only one Vanetta Harris, actually. Vanetta Harris. Is that you, Vanetta Harris? Yep. Okay. Oh, girl. I should be saying this. I've been knowing Vanetta Harris forever. Like, all my life, literally. We're from the same area. Okay. I was like, is that Vanetta Harris? Vanetta Harris? How did you find me on YouTube? Oh, Vanetta, get out of here, girl. I don't like telling these stories to y'all. Because, y'all, this is more for, I'm like, this happened to Vanetta Harris. Like, there's a million Vanetta Harris walking around the world. Like, that's not the uniquest thing. You got married, though. I didn't know if you still go by Harris, right? You got married? Sorry, y'all. Thank y'all. That was a little commercial break. Yeah, you never know who finds us, but I have been knowing her for a very long time. One and only. Hey, boo. Love your story. Thank you so much for that. She's smart, too. She's smart. She's a very smart girl. Girl, woman. Fine, too. She's fine, girl. Okay. Cause see, when I'm thinking it's all people that is like the strippers all over the world, it's like it's easy to just, girl, that's what it is. But when it's people you know, like it's like you don't necessarily want them to be like, oh girl, don't view me. Slide across my desk, Tyra. mcshakielive@gmail.com. So it's like you don't want them to view you in a certain light. But this is what I just went through and what happens. Yes, I did hear what happened in the city today. There's something else, though, we'll talk about that. This is story time. But we will pray for them and their family. So thank y'all for the new likes. Oh, that's not new likes. Appreciate y'all. 4 more and we got some action. 3 more and we got some action. Omaha, Nebraska. Now join us, sir. Thank you so much. All right. So the next part of this happens is Travis becomes Strawberry. And I literally witnessed the true and utter dehumanization of somebody. Literally. Like Travis became Strawberry, and Strawberry couldn't do nothing. Strawberry, it was so sad. Strawberry locker was empty out. She was running around sucking dick for pack of cigarettes and had the bum cigarettes, couldn't smoke. Strawberry had no, like, I could choose things. Like, oh, tonight, babe, I feel like eating this. Well, listen, if Strawberry, if they didn't like what, if she didn't like what they was cooking, she didn't eat. She had no say so, no question. If I said, "Oh, Mike, let's go to the this," and he'll be like, "All right, babe, come on, whatever, whatever." I was like I literally saw a difference of how a turnout and a regular homosexual are treated in prison, and it's really hard. A turnout, I'm literally looking at this whole have to clean drawers. She became literally a profit, a cash cow for Knight and his old lady. Like he literally had to wash drawers for money they would get. He was pimped. He would suck dick for money they would get. He would get fucked in the ass for money they would get. Jack niggas off for money they would get. Clean up. No rights whatsoever. Prison punishes you for being a child molester. Prison punishes you for being a rat. And prison definitely punishes you for not what they look in their mindset, keeping your manhood and through your entire prison. And so the things that this boy had to endure, asking permission to go do this, permission to go do that. Like I could just get up and go say, "Oh well, babe, I'm home." Like I don't have to do that. My husband hungry. I'm hungry. I got the key to my husband's locker. I go to his locker, give what I want to eat, and that's it. Um. So in the case of Strawberry, she didn't have any of these rights. It was whatever scraps that they leave. I did feel bad for Strawberry because remember I was telling you at first I was talking to him. Our rights was really next to each other, and so I was talking to him, and I thought we were cool. I mean, we were cool at one point. Like we would have conversations. We would talk to each other, and he seemed to be very intelligent. And so what happened was, he actually then I used to feel bad for him. So if I saw him walking around hungry or something, I'll go in Mike Locker and I'll just get him something to eat. If I see him like trying to nick, like picking up cigarette butts off the floor and trying to put them together and make a cigarette, I'll just go say, "Here, pack. Don't tell Mike I gave it to you, but there you go." So I show love to him what I can. Now, prison number one rule, of course, is mind your business. And so I couldn't get into what he was doing or change the situation. I don't think I could have. And so, but if I could, I would have. But I didn't because I don't think I could. I'm not sure. I just was like, wow factor looking at the whole situation. About 50%. About half of them. Damn more. It's really about half of them. There's half of them that fuck with it and half of them that don't. So the only time I broke up with Mike was for this. The Midnight had a girlfriend on the streets that was sending him money and taking care of him. Leroy hustled, and they had Strawberry. Now Strawberry had been around so much that her prices was real low because niggas wasn't even checking for her. They wanted new turnouts, new punks. Mike would never dare try to pretend like to sell me, especially knowing what I had been through, being raped in prison. So he was very careful with me on that. But poor Strawberry was to be sold and not to be sold. And so Strawberry, what happened was Leroy, by him working up at the front, Midnight had a gambling problem and everything. He had a very good gambling problem. The only thing he was real good at that, and nobody wanted to gamble him on that. So what did he do in prison? He gambled a lot, and so a lot of times he was gambling off a lot of the money that Leroy was bringing in, Strawberry was bringing in, and even so much as what the girl was sending him for their household. So that being said, some type of way he had lost something big and he made Leroy spend something that he didn't want to spend on it, and Leroy got mad and wrote a letter to Midnight's girlfriend on the street, proving that, giving her receipts that her and Midnight messed around, telling about the dick size, this was happening, what we doing, what he tastes like, what he like, how she know all about him, or how he know all about her, and all this other stuff like that. So Midnight literally, so Tracy, excuse me, Tracy, wow, Tracy. So the girl stopped messing with him. So Midnight stopped fucking with the girl stopped fucking with Midnight, which means a bulk of their income is gone, a good chunk, because she was spending money. So he tells Sister Leroy, well, bitch, you made me lose it, so you got to get it back. Whatever we was missing is you got to pick up the slack. But this is the problem. Nobody wants Strawberry no more, and Leroy don't want to hope. So they have to figure out ways to get money for surviving prison. It costs money to survive in prison. Um, Leroy started doing these like different little schemes and stuff that he was working on, maneuvering this, maneuvering that. He's trying to find a definite source of income now. While Knight just sit back like a fat cat, like, bitch, do your job. You made me lose it, you're on you. So it just so happened that it was the Pacers, I think, playing the Celtics. And so I'm a Patriots fan, everybody know. And so Mike was like, who you like out that game? I was like, well, some of Patriots fans, the Patriots in the Boston area, then pick the Celtics. And the Celtics beat the crap out of the Pacers in the series to advance to whatever it was advancing to. And so Mike won. And so Knight did not have the money to pay Mike. So Knight offered him Strawberry. Now, I didn't know about none of this. I didn't know nothing about it at all. But how I found out was on Mad Day between Knight and Leroy. Leroy, the person who basically turned out Strawberry, treated him the worst. She would call him a stupid punk, faggot, bitch, dirty motherfucker, this, that, and that. Leroy would fuck him on and on, fuck him and stuff. Because, Mike had already told me, like, bitch, if you want to fuck something, I'm going to buy you Strawberry because you never fucking me. If you want to stick your dick in somebody's mouth, bitch, I will give Strawberry a pack of cigarettes because I'm never doing it. This is what Mike told me. But I wasn't even on that type of time anyway. So, bitch, she used to tell him all kind of stuff, talk to him. But it wasn't physical abuse, but it was definitely psychological abuse that Leroy was doing to poor Strawberry. So Leroy one day, they fussing about something. And so Strawberry trying to hold up to herself. I'm like, okay, go ahead on, Strawberry. I'm like, whatever. And so she just was going, and so Leroy just was being vicious, going out, vicious at the tongue. And I'm like, damn, Leroy, you gotta do all that like that. And so she said, oh, you helping up for her? Well, where you was at when she was sucking Mike's dick? I'm like, I said Strawberry never sucked Mike's dick. I could see Strawberry's face drop like this. And she was like, where you was at when he was sucking Mike's dick? You wasn't helping out for you then? I'm like, I think the name Strawberry come from him being red or the fact that he had like a liver splash right there. And I'm like, I'm looking at Strawberry. I'm like, bitch, you better tell me you lying. You better tell me you lying. Bitch, you better tell me you lying, bitch. Y'all about to steal holy hell because even though Mike got on my nerves sometimes, bitch, that's still my husband. That's still my dick. Bitch, I'm still in love, bitch. It never changed, bitch. And I swear to God, it brought tears to my eyes to hear that this man, that who wouldn't even let me look at another nigga, was around here sticking his dick in some fucking turnout punk. And I had that time, I hated Strawberry too. And then I'm like, well, Strawberry, I have always been nice to you. I have always, bitch, if I had something, I don't went in my man locker and got something stuff for you when you was hungry. I don't went and got you packs of cigarettes when you was nicking. How dare you? That's how I felt at that time. I must say now that I look back on it, I understand he couldn't do nothing else. He had no choice. If he don't do that, they cut him. They cut him. They'd already beat him. They was gonna cut him next. So I understand that now. But then this is how I felt. Bitch, don't play with me. You should have bit that dick off. You know you should have come call me. Something. I would have helped out for you. Something. That's how I felt at the time. Bitch, how dare you have the audacity and veracity to even snack on something that's for moi, the queen of this bitch. And so then I get mad with Sister Leroy too. Bitch, you knew you ain't fucking tell me yo? You knew you ain't fucking tell me yo? He said, man, Strawberry was just doing his job. I was hurt. And like I said, now I look at it a different way than I looked at it then. Then I didn't have understanding of that. Bitch, don't do it. That's my trade. That's my snack. Don't do it. All right. I stopped talking to Sister Leroy that day. I stopped talking to Strawberry that day. Mike came in. I had his key on his bed. I said, listen, you can have all the Zuzus and women's in that locker. I'm going to buy me some more to my red commissary, but you know this over. So Mike get married at night because he figured he can't. That was supposed to be a secret. He get married with Sister Leroy because how Sister Leroy told me. So our family, our little gay family, mcshakielive at gmail.com. mcshakielive at gmail.com. So our little family, our little jailhouse family was destroyed in a matter of 2 seconds. Like nobody talking to each other. We all going to do the other thing. Mike know he fucked up. He was writing me letters and he couldn't even write letters. He was putting stuff on my bed and I would take the letters and I would put it over there. By him cheating on me, I do have a right for a divorce. And nobody was gonna tell me nothing. But he have a right to try to like win me over or scare off another nigga. So the nigga I gotta find next, it have to be like a nigga that's not afraid of Mike, because Mike was gonna probably put the knife in his back. So, all right. With that being said, what happened next? Our family was destroyed. Our jail's family was destroyed. It was literally destroyed. So it was a few days of nobody talking to each other and everybody just kind of doing their separate little thing and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, I began to miss my husband because I had gotten so used to him and so used to having a husband and so used to waking up and go fuck with him or waking up and go suck on his dick or something or just whatever to let him know like, yeah, this was up. So I did start to miss my husband. And I know he missed me because he was just doing the most, trying to be seen, walking around, shirt off. He'll come pass by my bed. He likes be working out, stretching and shit. I'm like, girl, you know what? Girl doing stuff. I'll see him doing like, little trying to, man. So this is how this bitch. He was trying to get back, but I'll send his letters back. And so I go like one day, it was like a Sunday, bitch. This is how we all got back, kind of sort of cool. One day it was a Sunday, bitch, and I'm sitting at the edge of my rag writing, bitch. And he passed by, tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like, what? What? I want to talk to you. And he said, look down. Dick Rago. Meet me in the bathroom, bitch. Meet me in the bathroom, bitch. Let's go. And so that was the building blocks of us putting our little jailhouse family back together. Was that me and Mike was foundational to that. Because of course, Sister Leroy, even though you was a dirty bitch and you should have told me, you still my jailhouse mama. And I got to admit, you told me some stuff that like literally put me in a situation to be to make make it through this part of my jailhouse sentence. So I have to I had to give you credit for that. So that's how I helped mend it. That relationship, like I told you, Night always looked at me as a daughter, so I would play that daddy's little girl card. I'd be like, Night, because me and him would still talk, even though everybody else was mad, because me and man, I'd be like, Night, come on, I'm hungry or something like that. So that kind of helped with that, mending that. and they own strawberries, so she just, whether they was mad or not, she was owned, so she had no choice but to kind of, so that put our family back together. Um, Mike became starting to get a little more lenient with me. All right, so this last phase, okay, so that's the family back together. So the conclusion comes up in what I'm gonna call part 3. So what I'm gonna do, I know y'all hate when I do this, but what I would do is end this and start it over for part 3. Cause I don't know it's gonna take 3 hours. This is like a movie, son. I wonder if I could get a movie deal from this bitch. I wonder if somebody tag, well, who does dramatic movies like that? The Orange is the New Black People, maybe? I don't know. Shaking and disrespecting this bro. Who? Lifetime? I don't know. Okay. Tyler Perry like ain't gonna do this. This is a little bit too much for him. Maybe HBO. All right. So let us let us break for the conclusion. So that was part 2, and we will definitely break for what about writing a book? I don't have the time for it. So that's part 2. What I will do is end right quick. We will break and come right back for part 3, the conclusion, the finale about what and how it happened. Because this is where. So that was the little juice in the tea. Our family's somewhat back together, but not for real. And we will do. This is the last one. This is gonna take about 30 minutes. I promise you. Oh, so y'all asking questions with it. So let me go ahead and end it. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank you for coming. Make sure y'all subscribe and email me. Origine, email me, mcshakielive@gmail.com. That way we could do that. Go get some popcorn. We'll take a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll come back. The conclusion about what happened ends here. So, I'll see y'all in a few.